Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the FV3805. It's a Tier 9 British SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Tundra, and it's under the command of CL1CKER. Well, very familiar coloration because we've done quite a few replays featuring CL1CKER in this very Arty, and we had a lot of success with it. The Centurion-based, yes, it is a Centurion-based Arty. Never got put into main production. They did produce two prototypes, and we know where one of them actually ended up, but we don't know where the other one was. I'm afraid, yes, because they were in a pretty poor, dilapidated state, and they're actually being used as transports to get around on a range, a gun range, where other tanks were testing. Yes, it was a nice roomy little cabin in there. Was to have the howitzer in there, but in the end they decided to turn it into a transport. Okay, he's dialed in on the ELC M90, rounds out. Oh, that hurt. That was a low roll penetration shot. The standard alpha for this Arty is 850, and he just picked up 776 off the ELC. So yeah, he's not having a very good battle, that ELC driver. His own fault. Really shouldn't be up here. He should be searching and looking for targets to shoot at. Okay, we're loaded. Rounds out. Well, it exploded directly in front of the Chieftain prototype, and he is taking fire, so we are picking up stun assist off that one. Now, there's three different types of howitzer you get on the FV3805. You start off with a stock 5.5 inch, which is 139.7 caliber. The second one is a 6-inch howitzer, that's 152.4 millimeters caliber, and the last one, which is the one that we're seeing in use here, and he just hit the Skoda T56. Yes, the last one is a 7.2-inch howitzer, and that's capable of 182.9 millimeters in caliber. So he's having a lot of fun at the moment because he's firing up through these gaps directly at these enemy tanks. So normally the way to do it would be to fire from a long way away, shooting from one end of the map to the other. A lot of Arty players will go up to K1 or K2 and fire from there. He just picked up another 231 hit points from the Conqueror and 79 from the Tundra out of that one. But the problem with that, she's shooting over from the west side of the map, is that occasionally enemy tanks will actually try to get through the western pass, and yes, we can see an AMX M451 and a Chrysler GF and a Cobra trying to get through that area, so it'd be very dangerous to the Arty. He fires another one in and stuns 3 tanks with one shot there. Now, he hasn't got any stun assist off that one yet, and the Tundra elected to use his first aid kit to get rid of the stun, so his reload is not hindered. Yes, those tanks with autoloaders, if they get stunned during the autoloading, then it really does stop their battle, so to speak, so they have to use the first aid if they want to keep going. That was a direct hit on the Chieftain prototype, and he wiped him out. It was only, well, he was actually blind. He was a blind target when he hit it, and as a consequence, he doesn't know how much hit points he got from it, but he did kill it. And now he's just under 2k of actual damage in this game so far. Standard reload 35.47 seconds. He's got 28.56. Okay, going back to the same bunch. Let it settle. That's it. Rounds out. Oh! Well, that shell hit the other side of the rock face, but luckily we haven't got any teammates behind that rock, so they didn't suffer. You can see now that the Tundra was using the wreck of the Centurion to actually continue shooting at our teammates. This Conqueror, what he's doing is he's backing up against the rock, and that's actually raising his rear and making his engine bay vulnerable if the enemy's got a shot on it. That's a good hit. 368 from that one. Not a lot of stun assists so far in this game, but it's still early days and he could get more. We're one tank down. Well, we were. Now we're even. Okay, he's almost loaded. So CL1CKER has submitted a lot of games in this one because he's been practicing it like mad. Rounds out. direct hit. Very satisfying when you get direct hits all the time. It's whittling away the enemy. Some Arty players definitely try not to hit the enemy, but to actually stun them. If they can get a tracking as well, that's even better. But they try to do that so they get the assist. They get the assist, they get a high mastery ranking. Rounds out, Shrek. Oh, we got a hit. No explosions, so he definitely touched him. Okay, sending message in chat. He's asking for help, actually.
Withdraw from that position.
I think he's actually tried to say to some of those guys, get away from those positions because they might be in danger. That happened to me just recently where I was actually warned that I was in danger from an enemy tank and I didn't heed it, and as a consequence I actually got hit. A lovely hit on the Shrek, and he goes down immediately afterwards. So he did pick up stun assist off that one, and the Torvan's gone. He was taken out by the Charlemagne, and we've got an enemy tank on the way in. It's a Batchat 12 ton. Now, he's in the river bed at the moment. You can see him over at G3. ELC's having a quick look. See, he's playing the ELC as it should be played. The other guy who got hit and killed didn't. And the Batchat goes down to a lovely shot from our ELC M90. Okay, we're changing position this time. There's only 2 enemies remaining. One of them is the Kampfpanzer III, the flat tank, and they've got a Batchat 155-55 on the enemy team. That's the tier 9 French SPG. Okay, we're anticipating he's over in this corner of the map. We don't know where he is precisely, but I think they will find him, and he probably is over in Grid Square A1. There's the Kampfpanzer. There's the Batchat. Yes, he was in Grid Square A1. It's one of the favourite firing positions. We're trying to get a shot on that Kampfpanzer. He's not making it easy. Okay, he just got hit. We can splash him. And, whoa, that was nasty. The Batchat just stunned the Charfuture. Oh! Well, we fired the shell into the bunch of tanks over there, and we got a piece of the Kampfpanzer, and that's the end of the game. Well, I feel I have to correct myself because CL1CKER did not get a piece of that Kampfpanzer before he got wiped out, unfortunately. But he did get a first-class tanker out of that game, as well as a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 9. A Gauze medal for doing more damage, exceeding 8 times the hit points for his own vehicle, and a Confederate as well, for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, we can see that he actually did get the highest damage in the game, but he didn't get 20% of the enemy hit pool. That's why he didn't get the high caliber. 3,899 hit points went to CL1CKER. Second highest damage was the Skoda T56 on the enemy team. He got 3,372. And the third highest damage went to our Charfuture 4 with 2,865 hit points. When it came to kills, that went to the Charfuture 4 and the Charlemagne. They both got 3 kills each. 2 kills went to the Emil 2, the ELC M90, and the Type 5 Kari. On the enemy team, they had their Cobra, their Prototipo Standard B, and their, this tank, which is, I can't remember which tank that is, but I think it's one of the new ones, isn't it, that's just come in. The CZ20 Shush PT. It's a new one. Okay. And he got 2 kills as well. I'll have to look that one up because I don't know it. I haven't played it and I need to have the stats on it. Anyway, when it came to base XP, he's in second place because the Charlemagne managed 1,221, whilst CL1CKER managed 944 and the Charfuture 4 got 921. So yes, the Charlemagne was the only player to get over 1,000, but CL1CKER was close behind him in tier 9, and so was the Shure Future. He fired 13 rounds in this game, got 7 direct hits on the enemy, 1 penetrating shot, and 21 splash. Well, if we look at the list, we can see there is one that got a penetrating shot. That was the ELC M90. That was CL1CKER's first shot of the day, and he fired that one right up on top of the hill. He got a low roll, but he did penetrate the ELC, and kind of basically ruined that guy's game from there on in. He really shouldn't have been up there. He should have been hiding in a bush somewhere where he could get good eyes on the enemy, but he failed to do that, and he paid for it. Let's have a look at the rest of the details. 21 splash, 3,899 hit points of damage, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damage 7 of the enemy, kill 1, so there's the Confederate. 1,029 hit points of stun assists off 21 stuns, so it's actually 4,000, yes, just 4,900 hit points combined. On a free-to-play account, no, it's actually a premium account, what am I saying? 21,355 credits for the game and 1,416 experience points. So not a huge game in it, but I think actually some nice shots in there as well that he managed to get a nice little penetrator on that ELC, and he really punished those enemy tanks right up on top of the hill, firing rounds through the gap at them, and just had the occasional one which burst on the wrong side of the gap, but he really did punish them quite heavily because, of course, in the end, he got that the FV4201 Chieftain prototype and took him out of the game altogether. I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give the video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.